What are your thoughts on the season so far?
For the football club, you mean? Yeah, I think we're doing reasonably well. I do think that room for improvement. If it was a school report, you would say could maybe do a little bit better, but yeah, not too bad. We're there.
Kenny, what are your thoughts on the season so far?
I think they're going well. As long as they keep today, will be a good day for them. They'll win the day. But they've had a couple of hiccups, like everybody does when they're going for a league. But I think we'll come through it all right.
Been all right. Like we could have had a bit better some games, if you get what I mean. But it's what it is.
Yeah, it's been up and down so far, like so, but getting a bit more form, like so. Hopefully, just keep winning, get top and win the league.
I think we're doing right and well. We've got a good squad and a good the bench is very good, you know. It's good. Just but we've a lot of injuries at the minute, so we're lucky enough to have a good bench, you know.
It's looking good at the minute. We're tucked in nicely there behind Dundala and in a few cup competitions, so couldn't be happier.
Pretty good. Like wins and loses, but I would take a draw. Like it's been pretty good so far. Like.
I think we're doing rightly now. I really do. I think Niles had a bit of a iffy start because it was a team that hadn't been used to being playing together. I think now we're actually he's starting to find that gel. They're all starting to gel. The support is the other man. The support is the 12th man with Portadown. We've always had a fantastic support. We always will have a fantastic support, and that's why I'm standing here today at 66 in memory of my daddy, who passed away 2 weeks ago at the age of 96 and was at the first game of the season.
That's fantastic. Well,
so I'm here in memory of wee Reuben.
What a dedication.
No, absolutely. He must have been, I would say he was one of the oldest long-time supporters of any league. At 96, still attending matches. He did indeed.
That just shows you what it means.
Yeah, absolutely. Yes, there's 4 generations of us come here. Although today I'm on my own, Billy, no mates.
And what has the journey been like for Portadown over the last few years, would you say?
The journey for the club has been rough. A few years ago, I think that the club were just lucky to exist, and but we're on a better footing now, financially and support-wise, and I think we're on the right track.
Do you really want to know? It's been hard. It's been a struggle. But that's life, and you just have to deal with the cards you're dealt with. And at the minute, we're on a good trajectory, and hopefully we'll get promoted this year and get back up again.
Up and down, tough, but they seem to have got it together now. I think they'll go up this year.
They're not as great as what they could have been with relegation and stuff like that, but it's been enjoyable when we won games and stuff like that. So. Yeah.
And why do you follow Portadown yourself?
Well, I'm a local fella. I've been coming to the football ground from as a little lad, 5, 6, 7 years old. The days when there was no money, I used to sneak over that wall there, and sometimes we sneaked in through the turnstiles because we had no money. It was sixpence to get in. We didn't have sixpence, so the mates and I, we just sneaked in whatever way we could. Every other week we would come in here until we got a bit older, and then could afford to pay a bit.
You're still coming?
I'm still coming, yeah.
You know, you come, you meet your mates, you see the team, we know the team comes out to us, the team and they're great to us. We see everybody, you see your friends, you see your mates up there. I work in a school, I see all the young people from the school up there. It's absolutely amazing. Yeah, it's a day out. Why would you not? Why would I be Christmas shopping? Yeah. Really? Stand like that in a queue somewhere? No, I come here, I'm going up to buy myself a new hat for Christmas.
Fantastic.
I just love the club. I supported them from 1979, and I've tried to sort of get away from it a few times, but it's just like a love affair. It doesn't happen, and it's just a thing. It's like either you love it or you don't, and I've supported them through thick and thin, but Ronnie McFall came in and gave us the best years of our lives in the early 90s right through, and I wasn't swapping for nothing. 4 league championships, European ventures, and the World Cup win, and you know, there's a lot of boys that give the right arm that has supported our clubs. Glenavon, I'll not mention any all the Blue Men, all the Glenavon boys. So yeah, it's just a love affair, and it's great. I remember you get out there and you see the players and you're supporting them and get among the boys with atmosphere and cheering your team on, and fellas work in the community, they live in the community, and bump into them different times, and I think it's great that we have that product on our doorstep, you know.
Because I only live down the road and my dad followed them, so whatever team my dad supports, I support.
I'm following them now for almost 60 years,
Wow.
you know, so I mostly played football, you know, but so any time I got off playing football and I come to Shamrock Park to see my home team, you know, hometown team.
Local team, dad supported them, like just it's in the blood if you get what I mean.
Officially, I'm the communication director here at Shamrock Park. I've been following Portadown since I was a nipper. Came with my dad, who's passed away now, and it's probably why the club means as much as it does to me. You know, I don't know of another football club in the Irish League that's maybe seen as much as Portadown has over the last. I'm 40 now, so over the last 40 years, I've seen us win 4 Irish League titles. I've seen us win the double. I've seen us dominate Irish League football. I've also seen us relegated. I've seen us going down. I've seen us coming back up again. I've seen everything, but I love it. You know, bar my family, it probably means the second most thing to me, and you know, it brings me great joy, and I love doing everything that I do here.
Henry, if you had to choose one, what would you say is your favourite memory following the club?
Well, favourite memory is very, very easy. The first time we won the Irish League, I was actually a married man by the time we won it, and it was great. It was unbelievable. We beat Linfield here 2-0 the last day, and it was just a dream come true for me and for many, many others.
Oh, the first year we won the Irish League, it was here. I beat Linfield, and it was a build-up of emotion of could we, should we, and then Glenavon I think they were at a cold rain that day, and we had a win to make sure we got the league, and that was the happiest moment of my footballing life, winning the league at home here, beating Linfield, and our first ever Irish League championship. So you live for them sort of days, and they were brilliant. And beating Linfield too.
Well, it had to be winning the league out here again, the Blues. The place was bunged, and depends who you listen to, how big a crowd it was, but there wasn't much room left for anybody else, you know. But it was a great atmosphere, parade through the town, the whole works, you know. But it was a good 4 or 5 year, well, even longer time when Rockfall was here, and he would probably be the best manager that I've had. Like.
Mark Beatty's the general manager here, always calls me a kid of the 90s. He always laughs at me, and I think it has to be when Portadown won the double here, won the league title, won the Irish Cup. I think the last team to take the league out of Belfast was Coleraine in the 70s up until Lauren last season, and you know, Portadown done it, and they had done it 4 times now here, but won the double in the 90s, and just players like Joey Cunningham and Sandy Fraser and Stevie Khan, we were spoiled here. We dominated Irish League football for those couple of years, so I would say that's my fondest memory.
Who would you say is your favourite player that you've ever seen play here?
Favourite player by a long shot was really Wilbur Cush. He was a tremendous player, played for us in the 60s. We didn't win any leagues or Irish Cups with him, but a fantastic player, great player. He's worth 2 players, definitely Wilbur Cush.
Lee Bonus, because he's just a magnificent player. He's just really good.
It would be 2 players, well, don't have to go back to the 50s, like, but Roy McCready was a great player for us, and so was Joey Cunningham. They would be my 2 main men in recent times.
Probably Lee as well.
Lee Bonus.
Like, he's good, like.
And what about present player?
Macy, class, magic.
Joey Cunningham, because Joey's one of these players who got you off your seat, and he excited the crowds. Maybe even the away fan would say, yeah, Joey Cunningham, but Joey for me was one of the best players I've ever seen at Shamrock Park. He had everything. He had speed, he had pace, score goals. And as I said, he had that X factor. He got you up off your seat, and he done things was you know, to talk about the Premiership in England, players like that there nowadays, but in my time following Portadown, Joey Cunningham was the standout player.
Best player I ever seen in here, I'd say, would be Billy Arkins. Billy Arkins. He can defend and he can score goals. All round standing forward. Being a standing forward myself, he's the best I've ever seen. Stevie Khan's another one, but he's only one leg. He can score goals.
Favourite player ever, probably Bobby Edwards. keeper. He used to play here 4 years ago maybe. So yeah.
And Henry, what do you think that Portadown means to the community of Portadown?
The community-wise, it means a lot. We're actually getting our act together a little bit more with the community this past few years. We have an active walking club that takes part here on a Tuesday morning, and we have tea, coffee. After a walk with tea, coffee. We have guest speakers and things like that. So in that way, yes, we're really getting together, and we have a Christmas dinner coming off for pensioners this Tuesday. So really, yeah, I think the club's in that way is doing very, very well as well. I think community-wise we're doing extremely well.
I just think how close you are to everything. You know, you're in touch and distance of players. You talk to players when you come out. The community's involved. There's none of this like you see in English Premier League football where you're kept at a distance from everything. The club's here. The club, club's open 24/7 more or less. If you want to volunteer, you can come in and help, and it means more in the community. Everybody knows each other. Everybody's working for the same thing, and you know everybody on a first name basis. You know the players, and I think it's that closeness and that community that makes the Irish League special.
The town.
It means everything because Portadown is a football town. You have all the local clubs, Rackley Rangers, you have Hanover and you have Anna, and it's just rich in tradition with producing great footballers, and it's just a great town and a great buzz about the place. Whenever Glenavon's going well and Portadown's going well, you have a real good meeting at Boxing Day. Unfortunately, this year we'll give it a miss this year, so roll on next year.
Just it's a community, if you get what I mean. Like the fans, everyone getting together on a Saturday. Like it's good crack and all, seeing all your mates and stuff. If you get what I mean.
Just community really. Just everyone gets involved and helps out, and fans love it. I love it. So yeah.
And just what does Portadown mean to you yourself?
The club, to me, well, I would like to say everything, but it's not really. There's more things important than football, as you well know. But we get a lot of enjoyment out of it. We coming a day like this here, the band playing, meeting the kids, one thing or the other. It's great. And on a Saturday, we come and you meet, guys you went to school with, worked with. We have a good bit of crack. As we've got a lot older, we can keep each other in crack, really, and yeah, it's just good. It's a good day out. It's good for your mental health, good for your physical health.
Absolutely.
In every way. I think football in general, sport in general, has a lot to do with well-being, mental and physical.
Well, I've been coming out here early, as early as around late 50s, actually, and I was here the year that they had to beat Glentoran out here to win the league, and Albert Mitchell missed the penalty, turn it that down there. I remember that, and ever since that, I was always football mad, like football daft.
And Ronnie, what would you say Portadown means to yourself?
Well, it's everything. Portadown Football Club is everything to me, to tell you the truth. I was brought here with my father when I was 4-year-old, so it's a long time ago.
A lot. I just love coming here, family and friends, and love going anywhere matches are like. So yeah.
On bar my family, it means the second most thing. Me, I just love it. There's nothing gives me more joy on a Saturday than Portadown winning. So it means everything to me.
Apart from my wife, Suzanne, and my two boys, it means everything. It's just, I can't really describe it. It's just a meeting of people. It's what it does for the local community. It's what it does for people. You work hard all week. You have ups and downs in life, but you come here. It's like an extended family, and everybody does everything they can for the club and the players. I was over talking to them there a minute ago, and they're good lads, and it just means everything. And hopefully we'll get promoted this year and get up in the Premiership next year and give it a rattle and see where it takes us.